Mouneimne. I'm the owner of Pride Fighting Academy.
Hey guys, my name's Jess and Mike Mouneimne. I'm the co-owner at Pride Fighting Academy.
So originally myself and my brother started the gym. It was in about 2000, 2001. The gym's just over 21 years old. And we wanted a professional fight team and we wanted to fight internationally. We never had a goal of running a commercial gym, not ever. It was like, you came to the gym, you wanted to sign up, okay, cool, can you fight? It's like, well, I don't know, well, let's fight. And we basically just started fighting or trying to figure out if the guys who are coming to the gym could be professional fighters, because we only wanted a professional fight team. We wanted to focus on UFC careers, Pride Championship careers, and that was it.
We moved into this location about 11 years ago, and I've only been involved with the gym for about 5 years now. So I actually ran my own marketing agency before, and it was an interesting story. I found that towards the end of running the agency that he was getting all these really cool messages from his clients saying like, Mike, since I've been training with you, I've come off my antidepressants and you've really changed my life, or I've lost all this weight and I can finally play with my kids again. And on the flip side, I was getting these messages from corporates going like, where's our ROI? We're not happy with this. And it just felt very unrewarding. So I made the shift and decision that I wanted a little bit of what he was getting, and then slowly moved myself into full-time into this space. And initially we were concerned that, you know, putting all our eggs in one basket, that we wouldn't be able to sustain ourselves as a family of one business. But what just happened is this whole new revenue and whole new kind of category of client started coming into PFA when I eventually made the move into the gym.
So when we started our gym, it was just to be a professional team. We only wanted to have a team of killers who could compete on the international stage. The problem with that is we were so far away from UFC, from Pride, from the top championships in the world, that there wasn't really fight opportunities. Not everyone was on the same page as us. We're probably the first real MMA gym in the country. There may have been one before us, it was up in Joburg. But in terms of where we were like years ahead of ourselves. And there was no competition. So we were forced to kind of evolve and just like change the trajectory of the gym and turn it into a more commercial space, which we did, and kept the fighting element, but we went from purely fighting to a little bit commercial to more commercial with a small fighting element.
A lot of the stigma around gyms like this is that they're hyper masculine and they could be potentially like toxic in their masculinity. There's certainly in the past, you know, we've picked up on past coaches or past students that have almost fed into that. And one of my big kind of focuses when I came into the business was to pick up on that and call it out and make sure that we start to lead from the front in terms of not tolerating that. That was a big thing in terms of like the majority of the students at that stage being men, and making sure that they started seeing that it was important for us to create a safe space for women. So that was kind of one part of it, was that our coaching staff and obviously our students needed to be on board with that. And the other part was for me to then also lead from the front and show that A, we're a safe space for women, B, it isn't intimidating for a number of reasons. The one is that we try our best to kind of showcase that you don't need to only be, this is for men and women, that you don't have to be a fighter to train here, so that the gym is for everybody and everybody. So it doesn't matter the size of your body, it doesn't matter your skill level. One of the big things that we try to do is not segregate. So a lot of other gyms would have segregation where you would have a beginner's class, a intermediate class, a fighter's class, and then it feels like those are the cool kids. So that was one of our first focuses, was not to segregate between levels. So you'll have a pro fighter training alongside somebody that's throwing a punch for the first time, and then doing the same thing from a male and female perspective. So really wanting everyone to feel comfortable training alongside each other. Now that that's kind of been solidified, we're now starting to branch off because we've had requests for it, going like, listen, I really just want a very beginner class that just focuses on the basics for jiu-jitsu, or I'm a female that's interested in jiu-jitsu, but the idea of partnering with a guy I don't feel comfortable with, please can we have a female only class? So that's something that we've added recently because the requests have been there, but we didn't want there to feel, or to be this era of segregation between, the idea was to feel like you are safe and supported no matter what class you're in. In terms of the classes that we offer, obviously we offer all the various combat sports, so you can do anything from complete mixed martial arts to wrestling, jiu-jitsu, gi and no gi. We teach boxing, we teach Muay Thai, we have ladies jiu-jitsu, we then have kids classes, both gi and no gi, as well as boxing. So it's a full spectrum.
And then we teach people how to put all those skills together into an MMA package if they decide they want to compete and go further. So whether you're a professional fighter, just somebody that wants to learn to get fit, learn a skill, or just take up a fitness journey, we offer something for everyone. A lot of people are intimidated to go to a fighting gym to learn a skill to get into shape, and they think, oh, it's too intimidating, but we're completely different. So if you can just come in and give us a try, you'll see that it's not so scary. You can either come have a watch of a session or just jump in. You'll see that it's pretty family orientated and pretty chill.
Yeah.